హాయ్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం. సో ఆగస్ట్ 24న ఒక సినిమా వస్తుందన్నమాట. ఆ సినిమా ఒక ప్రాంతానికి సంబంధించింది. ఆ ప్రాంతాన్ని జయించడానికి అంటే ఆ రాజకుమారుడు కింగ్ అంటాం కదా, సో ఆ కింగ్ ఇంతకీ జయించాడా లేదా, ఏం జరిగింది, ఆ టీం ఏంటి, ఇవన్నీ చూడాలి అంటే మనం 24th వరకు ఆగాల్సిందే. అంతేకాకుండా కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త అని ఒక సినిమా వస్తుందని మీకు తెలుసు కదా, ఇప్పటివరకు దాని గురించి చెప్పాను నేను. అయితే ఆ కింగ్ మనం అది నమ్మాలి అంటే అలా కింగ్లా కనిపించాలి, కింగ్లా బిహేవ్ చేయాలి. సో అలా చేయడానికి ఎవరు కనిపించారు అంటే అఫ్కోర్స్ డీక్యూ, దుల్కర్. మరి దుల్కర్తో పాటు ఈ గ్యాంగ్లో చాలామంది ఉన్నారనమాట. అందుకే ఆ గ్యాంగ్ మొత్తం వాళ్ళు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. మరి ఈ ఫిలిం గురించి మాట్లాడదాము, అంతేకాకుండా బోలెడన్ని వేరే విషయాలు కూడా మాట్లాడదాము. మాట్లాడాలంటే ఫస్ట్ నేను ఇంట్రో ఆఫ్ చేసి డైరెక్ట్గా ఇంటర్వ్యూలోకి వెళ్ళాలన్నమాట, టైం వేస్ట్ చేయకుండా. సో హాయ్.
Hi, wow.
I hope you understand. I'm like a speed express.
I'm like amazing that she had that whole thing in one go.
Without taking a breath.
No prep, nothing. You're chatting with us and then that just flowed so beautifully.
యా, శంకర్ మహాదేవన్ గారు ఆయన ఊపిరి తీసుకోకుండా పాడగలుగుతారు, నేను ఊపిరి తీసుకోకుండా బ్రెత్లెస్, సో నేను మాట్లాడగలుగుతాను, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చెప్పగలుగుతాను అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ మీ అండ్ హిమ్ అనమాట. సో ఫస్ట్లీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్.
Thank you.
బికాజ్ నిన్న ప్రీ రిలీజ్ జరిగినప్పటి నుంచి ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ ఇంకా హై అయిపోయాయి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ డీక్యూ వెన్ లైక్ స్లిప్ తీసి మాట్లాడుతుంటే తెలుగులో ఖుష్ అయిపోయారు తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ అందరూ.
I was like, at least
చిట్టి రఖనే కా ఆదత్ హై క్యా?
मैं चिट्टी का किंग हूं ना, मैं अभी सीतारामम like किया वो भी.
आपने किया था लेकिन
उसमें भी
हमेशा हमेशा चल
चिट्टी is
रहा
like
है.
my trademark.
వెరీ నైస్. బట్ మీకు తెలుగు వచ్చేసింది కదా మొత్తం?
వచ్చేసింది అనారణం సింగ్. Every language get mixed up in my head. It's like one khichdi right now. Andheri.
You prepared something, yeah, please.
Andheriki vanakkam.
అందరికి లోఖండ్ వాళ్ళకి ఇంకా లింకింగ్ రోడ్కి నవీ ముంబైకి అందరికి వనక్కం. ఓకే, సో షబీర్, వెల్కమ్ టు హైదరాబాద్.
Thanks for having me here.
అది అంధేరి కాదు, అది
అందరికి
అందరికి
నమస్కారం.
మీరు ఇలా చెప్తే మీరు మా హైదరాబాదీ అని అనుకుంటారు. పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చెప్పారు మీరు.
భాష అర్థమైంది కానీ మాట్లాడ కొంచెం కష్టం.
లేదు, మీరు బాగానే
that much is
That's good.
better than
No, that I just got from you.
See, earlier in the interviews, it's not like I know Telugu. I was telling him what to say. భయమేస్తుంది, చెప్పండి.
కాదు, ఇక్కడ తెలుగు బాగా తెలిసిన పర్సన్ ఎవరన్నా ఉన్నారంటే అది ఐశ్వర్య లక్ష్మి, రైట్?
I think so.
There's something about the girls from Kerala. I think they just pick it up in no time.
No, they're very good. Anupama, Samyukta, everybody like
know,
speaks
yeah.
proper Telugu.
Correct,
I
exactly.
speak that in my head. I cannot say it.
That fear is there.
Yeah.
ఓకే. అనిక ఐ థింక్ బెస్ట్. ఏమైనా మనకి
If you've noticed, I have not said one word in Telugu throughout this entire time.
Tell now.
యూఆర్ ఆల్సో సేమ్ అందరికి నమస్కారం.
No, I say
వనక్కం, sorry.
Andariki.
What is your favorite Telugu word so far?
You just said it, no?
Andariki Namaskaram.
Ah.
That's not my favorite Telugu word.
Like when you did a film.
She has a
there must
word.
be
I have a word, but I don't remember the word. What's some
It's a
fun
good word,
words?
right?
It's a good word.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not bad.
She's,
I know,
She's a good girl.
She's of course.
I'll
Yes,
tell
yeah.
Hey, excuse me.
About her word. About where she's a good girl.
Conversations between us.
About Anika? Okay, if you want to tell now,
No,
you can. I'm also curious to know about her.
That is very confidential. You
want that
just
masala actually. Especially this is common feet. So
No,
you
no,
can.
she's a good girl.
We must have waiting there. Aishwarya.
I'm just pulling her leg. She's a wonderful girl.
I know. चेहरे से भी पता
Same
चलता है
line.
देखो.
हाँ जी.
Yeah.
Angel.
But don't judge a book by the cover.
Again.
Saying both.
What is this? What is this rubbish? Excuse me.
This is not only Anika's promotions. This is King of
King of
Kotha's
Kotha.
promotions.
I'll
Okay.
calm
Please stick on. So yeah, I don't know. DQ మిమ్మల్ని ఎప్పుడు చూసినా ఒక హ్యాపీనెస్ కలుగుతుంటుంది ఆడియన్స్కి. అండ్ ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం యాంకర్స్ కూడా మిమ్మల్ని ఇలా కలిసినప్పుడు అది ఆ పాజిటివ్ వైబ్ ఎలా వస్తుందో నాకు తెలీదు. యూనో అంటే
అది లాజిక్ నాకు కూడా తెలీదు. But I believe in energies. I think if one person in this room is negative, we'll all feel it. You know.
True.
So I think it's very important to put out good energies. I don't know if it's a conscious thing, but I believe in that. And I think anything we do is very collaborative. You know. So I think it's very important to set good energies on a set or even a promotional tour. Then it's more fun. Like you are not intimidated, I'm not intimidated. We're all having fun. And that's when I think the best conversations happen.
కరెక్ట్. కాకపోతే పాజిటివ్ ఎనర్జీతో పాటు మాకు ఇంకోటి కూడా కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇన్ని లాంగ్వేజెస్లో డబ్బింగ్ చెప్పి 5 o'clock ఫ్లైట్ తీసుకొని 7 o'clock ఈవెంట్ అటెండ్ అయ్యి పొద్దున్న నుంచి ఇంటర్వ్యూస్
Yes, I'm
చేస్తూ
always wearing glasses.
ఆ stress.
I'm like, I have such dark circles. I'm gonna hide.
రియలీ ఓ
Oh, it's been I think almost 2 months of promotions and dubbing, 2 projects back to back.
వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్.
Yeah.
వన్ ఈజ్ గన్స్ అండ్ గులాబ్స్ అండ్ దిస్
was
వన్.
in 5 languages, including
Right.
English.
Right.
And this is 4. In fact, after this, I'm going to go. I have 2 more reels left for Hindi. Okay.
ఓకే.
So I'm going to go straight to the dub suite.
బాప్రే. సో మీరు
I don't clearly.
ఒక ఫిలిం చేసి 5 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో రిలీజ్ చేయడంలో బిజీగా ఉంటే ఇంకొకళ్ళు ఉన్నారు 5 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఫిలిం చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు. ఎక్కడ చూసినా ఐశ్వర్య లక్ష్మి వేరేవర్ నెట్ఫ్లిక్స్ అమెజాన్
About you?
నో యూ ఓన్లీ 2023లో మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది టైమ్స్ నేను ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని కలిసాను.
having releases back
You had
to
what,
back.
PS1 and 2. You
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Kumari.
Kumari, Archana, Ammu. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
is 23.
All this 22. Which is
23 almost.
Yeah, 22, 23. Yeah. I had some 9, 10
This is
releases.
8th month, right?
9, 10 releases in one
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So I
what.
shot.
So when do you sleep?
I slept
I like how
well.
everybody's feeling bad for me. I'm hiding behind.
But I can't.
No. So after all this, right now I'm not shooting. I'm only promoting. So I sleep very well. So for the longest time, I was shooting only King of Kotha. So there was a promo thing that we released on our 101st day of shoot, where DQ is saying "Tirkam pachungi tirkada," and I said, I told our director,
What was that?
That means.
yeah, if you can finish, finish it if you can.
He's saying
Oh,
finish me if you can.
Oh, okay.
But it can also mean finish it if you can.
Can.
So
So I told our director, this is actually to you. He's actually telling, just finish the shoot. Just-
finish this if you can.
Okay.
So I was only shooting that.
Yeah.
But a
But I think
long-
this is like the biggest film any of us have done.
Yeah.
In terms of number.
I think he got
number of days.
good producer, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because అంత స్ట్రాంగ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ హౌస్ అంత స్ట్రాంగ్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ ఉంటే డెఫినెట్గా యూనో.
If you've noticed, I've been doing every commercial possible. I'm selling any product. I'm running out of products to sell.
He actually told yesterday.
He's like, why even every ad?
There was something at the event.
Every commercial to this.
Hey, everything. I'm like, okay, you want me to sell some? I'm coming, I'll be there. I haven't finished King of Kotha.
Oh, like that.
Oh my goodness.
This is that.
ట్యూబ్లైట్ ఇంతసేపటిక.
No. Sorry, yeah, got it.
ఓకే. సో దానివల్లనే అంత స్ట్రాంగ్ బడ్జెట్తో అన్ని డేస్లో అంత లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ తీసుకొని ఫిల్మ్ వస్తుందన్నమాట.
I'm somebody who likes to do many films a year because everyone complains I don't do enough. Like if I come to Telugu, they're like, sir, last film is one year back.
Yeah.
There's too much gap. Same in Tamil, same in Malayalam. So for me to keep up, I have to do at least 3 or 4 films a year. So when I spent 1 year doing one film, it's because of just my conviction in this film. I feel like it needed that time. It needed that kind of effort. I've never attempted something like this. So I'm hoping it's worth all that.
రైట్. అండ్ మీరు ఇందాక 2 ముక్కలు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడితే మధ్యలో మేము ఎక్కడికో వెళ్ళిపోయాము. బట్ మీరు చెప్పండి, మీరు చెప్పండి మీ రోల్ ఈ సినిమాలో ఎలా ఉంటుంది? వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ ఫర్ మీ యాక్చువల్లీ.
I don't know if I can reveal much, but yeah, like what you've seen in the trailer, I play a friend. I play
వన్ ఆఫ్ ద మెంబర్ లైక్ ఆ గ్యాంగ్ లో.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah, something like that.
I mean, he's underplaying it.
సమ్ ఏదో షేడ్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి అనుకుంటా. అయితే వీ హ్యావ్ టు వెయిట్ అండ్ వాచ్.
Yeah, you need to wait and watch it in
ఏం
theaters.
జరుగుతుంది అండ్ ఇక్కడ ఎవరో ఒక అమ్మాయి చాలా లైక్ వైలెంట్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది అమ్మాయి. దట్ గర్ల్ వైలెంట్ గా బట్ రియల్ లైఫ్ లో ఫుల్ కాంట్రాస్ట్. నో కంప్లీట్లీ
I agree.
సో యూ టెల్ మీ లైక్ ఎప్పుడైతే మీకు డైరెక్టర్ ఈ రోల్ చెప్పారు, వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ రియాక్షన్ ఆన్ ఇట్?
I really liked it. My first reaction was as an audience, as a film lover. I was like, this is such a big world. Tell me more about it so I can understand.
I think her first
better.
reaction was like, how are they going to make this?
Yeah. Yeah, he told you that?
You told me this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I forget
So
easily.
she reached out to me and said, I heard, I really like it. I don't know how you guys are going to make it, but if you can achieve what he's trying to make,
ఓకే ఓకే
because it seems very ambitious. You know? It's like
Yeah, and even my imagination that I could push to the furthest extent of my imagination for a Malayalam film didn't do justice to what I actually saw there.
Okay.
Just brilliant, beyond brilliant. I thought a lot of like we have mount the entire town like on a bare land. Like there was nothing there.
ఓకే
Avade, they have built buildings, a library, an entire town basically, a market area, a temple, a lot of things.
like tea shops. Yeah.
Yeah.
సో ఒక ఏరియా మొత్తం బిల్డ్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది దీనికి.
Every single thing was built. And sometimes when we are shooting, they'll say, don't go to that area, that's not completely built. You could go down, you know, when we are on the second floor and all that. And this would be in the middle of the night. So I cannot be, like I usually go to switch off mode post 10:30, 11 o'clock. So if we are shooting night shoots and all, when they say that, we're like, okay, you meant right or left. So it's confusing. So anyways, the scale of the film is like
Very big.
huge. It wasn't understandable through a narration. But what I could understand was how the different characters came together to fulfill this nice story, and all that was very interesting for me.
వెరీ నైస్. అనిక, అండ్ హౌ డిడ్ యూ గెట్ ఇన్ టు దిస్? ఎలా ఏ రోల్లో మిమ్మల్ని చూడబోతున్నాం ఇందులో?
So I play Raju's sister, and I think it's a very crucial role. And again, I think the director sir called my mom and explained the entire thing. And again, acting with him once more was
After a long gap,
very long gap.
8-9 years.
ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్? యా
It's been 10 years since Neelakasham.
So 10 years back. Sorry.
Yeah.
దిస్ ఏజ్
It's been 10 years.
10 years back, she played my niece. In fact, there was one viral video where I got one police citation or on ticket also. Because for the promotion of the film, we are riding motorcycle, like, group. And Anika sitting in front of me. On the bike. She's a kid. And I was like, if I wear a helmet, you can't see my face. What's the point of doing this ride?
Yeah.
So I rode without a helmet. That's the first little controversy I got into in my acting career. So that Anika now has grown up and become a leading lady. So I'm seeing this Butta Bomma, I'm like, what? I'm like, Anika, when did you grow up? In my head, she's still that small.
Same.
Yeah.
దట్ కాంట్రవర్సీ ఆల్సో. యా. సో ఎలా అనిపించింది ఎన్ని డేస్ గ్యాప్ తర్వాత? సో అగైన్ యూ వర్క్ విత్ హిమ్. సో ఎనీ చేంజెస్ ఇన్ డీక్యూ?
A little bit of grace, longer hair.
Great.
But I think that's what is so cool about him. He hasn't changed like one bit. Like the person that I saw like 10 years back, he's pretty much the same.
రైట్.
Yeah.
సో ఇందాక ఐశ్వర్య మెన్షన్ చేయడం జరిగింది ఒక పాయింట్. అదేంటి అంటే లైక్ చాలా ఫస్ట్ స్టోరీ విన్నప్పుడు ఇది చాలా పెద్ద కథ, దీనికి చాలా ఖర్చు అవుతుంది, చాలా డబ్బులు, వెరీ బిగ్ స్టోరీ. సో మీరు ఫస్ట్ నుంచే డిసైడ్ అయిపోయారు దీనికి ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయాలని?
Yeah. From even before we had the script, I was like, whatever I'm doing with Abhilash, my friend, I said I don't need produce because I became producer to kind of protect my films. I started seeing, I had many experiences with bad productions. Sometimes they won't give the film the budget. Sometimes they'll cut corners in the wrong places. Sometimes they won't spend on post-production. Sometimes they won't spend on release. Like I've had films that have just been dumped. We didn't know when it came out. Those kind of experiences. So in my head, I was like, I want now start protecting my film because anyway we're putting so much effort, we're putting so much time, and I'm not that actor who can detach from his films. I can't be like, I've done my job, I'm going home. Now all of you figure it out. Like I can't just disown my film, even as an actor. I'm always invested. I'm always troubling everybody, driving them up the wall, like, what's happening? How's it going? Can I see the edit? Like, can I just know what's going on? And I like updates, and because every film is important for me. Like, I see every film as make or break. This is why I turned producer. So I knew that when we're doing this film, that it will need that time and effort, and but also it was getting pushed. And fortunately, by the time we came around to shooting it, I'd had a few big hits, and we could afford to maybe invest more into the film. And it's taken me, I think, 10-12 years to maybe dream this bigger dream, where I feel like I can spend on a film, I can sort of headline a big budget film. Earlier, I never used to believe it.
Okay.
So little by little, I think I've reached here. And so yeah, everything we've spent is on screen to see. And I think it's been made with a lot of passion and love. But young team. So I'm sure there are little things maybe we have to fine tune. But
రైట్ సో కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త అంటే తెలుగులో న్యూ
New.
సో ఇప్పటికే చాలా రోల్స్ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్లో మిమ్మల్ని చూడడం జరిగింది. మహానటిలో ఒక రోల్లో చూడడం జరిగింది, కురూప్లో ఇంకో రోల్లో చూడడం జరిగింది, సీతారామంలో ఇంకో రోల్లో బట్ ఇందులో న్యూ ఏముంది ఈ రోల్లో, ఈ కింగ్లో?
I think he's like a loose cannon. Like he just fires without any thinking, any slightest provocation, and he'll react. He lives very in the moment. Doesn't care about the future. Doesn't care about repercussions. Nothing.
ఇన్ రియల్ లైఫ్
In real life, I overthink.
care about the today?
I care about the future a lot. I'm overthinking, and I won't sleep at night. I'll be thinking, oh my god, what's happening with the film? Or like, how do I manage the dates for future film? Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, all
But-
it's very silly. It's pointless because I can't fix these problems in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock. Whatever. Like I think day before night, Joe, my friend who runs Wayfarer Films, at 2:30 I message him like, I can't sleep, and he's like, even I can't sleep. but it comes from wanting to do great work.
రైట్. ఐశ్వర్య, మీకు కూడా అలానే ఉంటుందా? ఫిలిం రిలీజ్కి ముందు ఆ నర్వస్నెస్ ఉంటుందా?
Oh, very much. I share those feelings.
2 o'clock I can't see.
my everything. Yesterday I slept at 4 o'clock. I don't even know why. I got up at the middle of the night, ordered food because I was feeling hungry.
Okay.
And
That's because
I
you don't eat all day.
no. Also because I am a nervous eater.
Nervous
I,
eater. Oh,
yeah. So
ఇది నాకు కూడా
As
తెలుసు.
when you're nervous, you eat.
yeah, I
Lot
cannot
of
stop
people.
eating. Like it somehow calms me down when I eat, and then I can go sleep. So I got up in the morning, 4 o'clock, ate something, ate something, and then went back to sleep. I
Thanks
was
to
very
that
nervous.
But that's good. At least you know there's a fix. You know how to fix it.
Oh, sorry.
At times, Nutella works.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm see, we have all the ingredients necessary for a wonderful watch for the audience. We have a complete entertainer ready, but still. We don't have the control over it, right? It's finally the audience's decision, which we don't know yet. So that nervousness is always there. For every film, it's there.
రైట్.
Yeah.
రైట్. అండ్ యూ టెల్ మీ, లైక్ గ్యాంగ్స్టర్ ఫిలిమ్స్ ఇంతకుముందు కూడా చూడడం జరిగింది, చాలా ఫిలిమ్స్. మహేష్ బాబు గారి ఫిలిం బిజినెస్ మ్యాన్ చూసాం. దాంట్లో కూడా ఒక గ్యాంగ్, ఆయన కూడా ముంబైని ఏలాలి అనే ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంటుంది, అక్కడ కింగ్ అవ్వాలి ముంబైకి అన్న కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఓల్డ్ ఫిలిం ఆర్జీఎస్ ఫిలిం సత్య, దట్స్ అ డిఫరెంట్. సో ఇలా కొన్ని గ్యాంగ్స్టర్ ఫిలిమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ సత్య చూసినప్పుడు వెన్ జేడీ అండ్ మనోజ్ వాజ్పేయి, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మనోజ్ వాజ్పేయికి చాలా పేరు వచ్చింది అందులో. సత్య అని ఇమాజిన్ చేయగానే ఇమీడియట్గా మనోజ్ గుర్తొస్తూ ఉంటారు. అండ్ ఈ రోల్లో కూడా షబీర్కి కూడా మంచి ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉందని మాకు అర్థమైంది. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం లైక్ మీరు చూసిన డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి అండ్ మీ రోల్లో ఆ మ్యాజిక్ ఏంటి ఈ సినిమాలో?
See, of course, it has got importance. How much ever I underplay it, there is some importance. Obviously, I
a
can't.
lot of importance.
Yeah, there is a lot of
He's
importance.
saying a lot of importance, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Shabir is just not sure of how much to reveal or not.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how much I can talk. So,
కొంచెం.
konjam.
Well, you can speak something.
Yeah, it is. It is an important. I mean, in fact, it is one of the biggest role I've done so far, and I've shot for like 75 days for this, so you can imagine the scale of the role. And if you to answer your question, it has resemblance. Obviously, all gangster movies are going to be compared.
రైట్.
But this is set in a period, in 2 period times. So that might set this apart, I feel. And it is like she mentioned, it's an honest film we've made. We've made something honest. We've tried to make something honest, and over 2 periods of time. And
It's set in a fictional town.
yeah,
So,
Yeah.
like typically gangster films, it'll be in Bombay.
కరెక్ట్. యాక్చువల్లీ రియల్
Yeah,
లొకేషన్స్
it's
అండ్
very,
ఆల్.
it's that gritty representation of reality in some form. Like if it's
Correct.
Chennai, it'll be North Chennai. Or, wherever there are these, Kochi has a lot of these areas which are famous for gangs, and those films are set in those things. So I think how we will look apart is that this whole of Kotha is a fictional town. It's a lawless town. It's a town where the police are struggling to bring order. And all of these gang wars within that town is probably the best description of the film.
Right.
But for us, I think the most crucial casting in this film was Kannan's role, and I think the most applause is going to be for Shabir's performance.
I mean,
Oh.
how I got on board was because of him. I mean, when they spoke up, much later I came to know that he was the one who wanted me on board, and that's how they came and narrated the script. And I had to tell them yes or no on the same day. Abhi was like, I need to know today.
Because it was a very difficult, it was a very difficult role to cast actually, because I think most actors wouldn't understand it. I think Shabir got it very quickly.
And
Okay.
I remember I was shooting for Matti Kusti when he came to narrate to you. And he had come to, Ablash Joshi, our director, had come to meet me because I was also in Chennai. And I told him, I hope he says this. Because when I heard the story, there was no face I could imagine for Kannan. But when he said he was going to meet him, I thought like, perfect. Like, he would fit perfectly.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was also
యాక్టర్స్
so
కి కూడా
glad.
ఈ రోల్ మీద మీ మీద చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఈ మాట విన్నప్పుడు ఆడియన్స్
I know when you watch the film, like it's very well cast. You can't imagine anybody else as Kannan or Tara.
రైట్
Or, you know.
రైట్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ చాలా పవర్ఫుల్ రోల్లో కనిపిస్తున్నారు ఐశ్వర్య. లైక్ మట్టి కుస్తీలో కూడా యాక్షన్ సీక్వెన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దీంట్లో కూడా అలాంటివి ఏమైనా ఉంటాయి?
No, I observe action sequences. Yeah.
I was very threatened because Aishwarya's action sequences were so good. I was like, I better make mine look good. You know, people are like, they should have made Aishwarya do the action. Why is Dulquer doing it?
He's done action for like 100 days.
He's done too much action for this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of action sequences.
Now I want to do some office role where I sit there every day, eat my lunch, type on the computer and go back home.
ఓకే.
So there are days he's really tired and he's physically exhausted. You can see him in the sets exhausted. But yeah, when the camera is rolling, he's a different guy.
నెక్స్ట్.
But, yeah.
యా.
He has also danced in the film. And he's been downplaying that, underplaying that in the previous
A
film.
rare occasion. It's like Eid ka chand is when I dance.
But it was very good, very good.
అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఎస్. బట్ లుక్స్ కూడా ఇక్కడ బియర్డ్ లేదు, సో కొంచెం యంగ్. సో అక్కడ కొంచెం 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 బియర్డ్ వస్తుంది, అండ్ ఇక్కడ ఫుల్ బియర్డ్ అండ్ గ్రే కూడా.
Oh, I love this poster. This was
ఐ లవ్ దట్ యాక్చువల్లీ. ఇందాక మేము అదే మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం అక్కడ కూర్చొని, ఏం పోస్టర్ అసలు.
That was
పోస్టర్లో
my
కూడా
first
ఇంత
day with him.
ఇంటెన్స్.
That was my first day with him.
ఓ
Yeah. It was your first
బ్యూటిఫుల్.
My,
The car.
yeah, I think that was first day, no? Yeah.
సో
But
దట్స్
I couldn't understand how this poster became so hyped.
like
From the
looks
time this
insane.
dropped is when the film started getting hyped. And then I think we felt that pressure. You know, I was like, oh God, now we better make a great film.
We didn't need too much of promotional material for this film. One picture would do it. One that people of Kotha think it was a BGM that took the center stage and everybody loved it. So I think just Ablash Chetan was also mentioning this the other day. Didn't need to do too much promotions, like too much promotion.
I don't know. I know
Little-
none of us understand why there's so much hype for the film. It's very sweet. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's also scary because I'm like, I don't know what you're expecting. I hope the film is what you're expecting.
నో మీరు ఇలా అంటున్నారు కానీ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ ఆల్వేస్ హై. లైక్ వెన్ ఎవర్ డీక్యూస్ ఫిలిం వస్తుంది అంటే తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ లైక్ ఈగర్లీ వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు, అది జరుగుతూనే ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పటికీ మీకు తెలిసిందే కదా ఎన్ని లెటర్స్ వచ్చి ఉంటాయి, ఎన్ని ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ మెసేజెస్ వచ్చి ఉంటాయి, ఎస్పెషల్లీ అమ్మాయిలు కదా, ఫీమేల్ ఫాలోయింగ్ లైక్
Yeah,
క్రేజీ.
I'm hoping after this we get some boys also.
This will again be females, trust me.
నో ఎస్పెషల్లీ లైక్ అంటే వీడియోస్లో మనం చూస్తూ ఉంటాం, వీడియోస్ బికాజ్ కదులుతూ ఉంటారు, మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటారు, ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్తో పాటు డైలాగ్స్ వినిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయి. బట్ ఒక పిక్చర్ కూడా మాట్లాడుతుంది, ఒక ఫోటో కూడా అలా మాట్లాడుతుంది అంటే ఆ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్లో తెలుస్తుంది. అంటే క్యూ బెస్ట్ యాక్టర్స్ మాత్రమే చేయగలుగుతారేమో అలా. సీరియస్లీ దట్స్ బ్యూటిఫుల్. అండ్ అనిక ఏం చెప్పట్లేదు, అనిక వరకు రావట్లేదు. సో
Why haven't you spoken?
Why haven't I
Anika's
spoken?
come for the ride. She just
Yes,
said.
I'm just enjoying. chilling.
బెటర్ టు సింగ్ సాంగ్.
No, I'm
వీఆర్ వెయిటింగ్
absolutely.
బిట్వీన్ అంతే కదా. షీఈస్ వెరీ గుడ్ సింగర్ ఐ థింక్.
She's got a.
Who, me? No,
Somebody
I'm
told
She's
me
got
this.
an entire Spotify list.
I know.
One of my favorite songs he's sung.
Last time you saw
We are not doing the singing business. I've
चांद का that क्या अभी बोले थे आप.
ईद के दिन पे हम
ईद का
गाएंगे.
चांद या
जी.
अब गाने वाले हैं
नहीं,
अभी आप
बिल्कुल नहीं. नहीं. Thank you.
నో యూ టెల్ మీ లైక్ ఒక్కొక్క ఫిలిం ఒక్కొక్క ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇస్తుంది. సో దిస్ ఫిలిం కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త ఏ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇచ్చింది మీకు?
It was really fun and very exhausting. Actually,
Exhausting. Okay.
exhausting. I think everybody here can agree.
No, it's honest.
Abhilash.
No, but worth it completely because the movies come out wonderfully. I haven't seen the entire thing, but bits and parts that I've seen has been so beautiful. And yeah, overall it was an amazing experience getting to work with all of these people. And even Abhilash Uncle, like he's
Abhilash uncle, okay.
Oh my god.
Abhilash uncle is my
I can
age.
imagine like.
Abhilash uncle and
He's
me are
your-
some 3 months apart.
I want to ask you
And
about
I think
that.
he's younger than me.
When I was 8, I've called you uncle.
You can still call me uncle if you want.
Okay, because people made a huge issue about
No,
that. They
please.
were like, you cannot call Dulquer uncle.
Please don't.
But then you know
I'm
what?
not allowing you.
I worked with.
But having said that, all the people I grew up calling uncles, I cannot call them uncle today.
See, exactly.
As an actor in the same fraternity, it's-
Exactly. But then back then, I worked with his dad 3 times and I called him Mamuka. And I called him Dulquer uncle. So they were like, what is that about? I was like, I don't know, that's just what I've said. Yeah, I have no logic, I'm 8. Excuse me. But
Hota hai, hota hai.
yeah, and everybody made a huge issue about that. But anyways,
Yeah, you're talking about Abhilash uncle.
okay, I'm gonna call him Chetan.
Abhi.
Abhi Chetan.
Abhi Chetan was-
Works. Yeah. And he was also just amazing to work with as well. Yeah, overall, good experience.
Good experience.
Loved
Okay.
it.
She's finishing up all of it. So I'll tell you what my director was saying about Anika. He's like, dude, she doesn't give a bad take. I don't know what to select. I can just give her the smallest of brief, and she's on point every time. So, like some people are blessed with singing voices and artistic hands. I think these are, those born actors.
Oh my god, that's really sweet.
I had this one scene which was really good, and she was supposed. Okay, I cannot reveal too much about the scene also, but in the scene she was a little upset. She was supposed to be upset.
I mean, I look very upset in the poster. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that is from that scene. Okay, fine. Okay, thank God. I'm not revealing too much. It's already out there. And we went for multiple takes. It was in the night. There were technical issues, focus, all that was happening. She was always on point. Like she was
Take after
always
take after
ready
take,
for the take. And she's so young. I adore her. I love her. And I don't know, there's something about her that's so endearing for me, and to see her perform so well, I feel so proud. I feel like she's related to me in some way, and I feel so proud
I
when
think that's
she
the
does.
audience connect with her. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like she's
Our baby, my
Yeah.
baby type.
she's grown up in front of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
సో కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త ఈ ఏరియా ఏదైతే ఉందో ఈ ప్రాంతం ఏదైతే ఉందో ఇదంతా ఇమాజినేషన్ ఆర్
Imagine, it's a fictional town.
కంప్లీట్
Completely, which is why we created the town.
Okay.
It doesn't resemble anything, which is also why I felt like we could dub this in other languages, because it doesn't look like it's set in Kerala or Tamil Nadu or Telangana or anything like that. It's a fictional town.
Okay.
So we created that entirely, and also we wanted it to be a bit of a lawless town where this kind of crimes can happen. So there's a little backstory to the town. So when you watch the film, you'll understand why we've set it there and what is this town about. I think it gives you that liberty to kind of
రైట్
do certain things. Otherwise, because the audience can be like, this can't happen. What about the cops? Or why aren't they getting arrested or something like that?
Yeah,
So it's better to kind of fictionalize it.
ఓకే ఓకే అండ్ జీ స్టూడియోస్ కూడా అసోసియేట్ అయి ఉన్నారు దీనికి
They've been great partners, actually. I have worked on films with other studios on board, and some not always in the best experiences, but they've been great partners for us. They're very involved, but not overly meddling. They kind of let the director do what he has to do and stuff. But a lot of this marketing content, they're very good at creating all that. They've been through and through. It's been a great experience for me. Like I'll be very happy to associate with them again. I think Wayfarer and Z just came together very, very seamlessly.
అండ్ జేక్స్ బిజాయ్ ఆల్సో డన్ అ గ్రేట్ జాబ్ హీ ఆల్వేస్
He's
a king.
incredible. He is just. So it's my first time collaborating with him. Jakes and Shan Rahman, both of them. For some reason, we've never collabed on any film together. So I keep saying, when we sign films, when we read scripts, we never know the music, we never know the songs. All of that is a added bonus. So Jakes has just been surprising each of us every time any promotional material drops and there's a track. I think we're all equally like amazed because we're like, wow, where did this come from? And it's so high energy, and I've had the best conversations with him, and I'm like, in fact, there were times when I'm like, Jakes, I don't know sometimes, like, see, this is a genre I don't fully understand. I am really dependent on you. I want you to like do anything you want, but it has to be an entertainer, because sometimes people are expecting it to be a full-blown entertainer type film, but like I tend to choose films with a great storyline. So I'm like, music is very important, and I'm like, whatever you want, do. But he's just amazed us every time.
ఏం కావాలో అడగండి, కావాలంటే నేను ఇంకో 4-5 కమర్షియల్స్ చేస్తాను.
He's like, I need some strings from here. I'm like, okay, get your strings. Which commercial? Okay, I'm coming.
ఓకే, సో అఫ్ కోర్స్ కింగ్ ఎవరో తెలుసు, మాకు కనిపిస్తున్నారు. బట్ ఒకవేళ కాస్ట్ అండ్ క్రూ నుంచి ఇంకెవరికైనా కింగ్ ట్యాగ్ ఇవ్వాలంటే ఎవరికి ఇస్తారు మీరు? దట్ కింగ్.
I didn't understand, sorry.
సో కింగ్ ఎవరు? రియల్ కింగ్
In the cast?
డైరెక్టర్, యా, ఇన్ ద క్రూ.
In the cast and crew, like, who would you give that tag to on King of Kotha?
I think the producers of this film for mounting it so well.
Oh,
And not just him, the entire team.
ఓకే.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have been the way it is today if the scale was not provided. If anything was, like he said, if anybody cut the wrong corners, it would have been, we would have not had this product. So for them.
ఓకే, సో వన్ వర్డ్ అబౌట్ ద కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త, ఏం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నారు
It's
ఓవరాల్?
overall, please come and watch the movie. It's a very honest movie, but in a bigger scale, and
Okay.
we've tried to make something big, but at the same time not go over the top, and be honest to it, and
It's believable.
believable. Yeah.
ఓకే, సో ఐశ్వర్య, లైక్ ఒక 3 మంచి విషయాలు, గుడ్ థింగ్స్ అబౌట్ డిక్యూ, అండ్ ఒక బ్యాడ్ థింగ్ అబౌట్ డిక్యూ.
I don't know any bad things about him. I have only known him for the
You can say one
length
bad
of.
thing for the
One-
interview
just
to
one
become
noise.
interesting.
I don't know.
ఐ డోంట్ నో, షీ డోంట్.
He stays away from home a lot.
I'm the first actor to do that. No other actor does this.
ఓకే, గుడ్ థింగ్స్.
Good things a lot.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Okay.
Which I seen in close quarters during shooting. He's very calm as a person, very calm and composed. Now you say one.
Yeah, I should have put things.
బెటర్.
I was like,
ఐశ్వర్య థింగ్ లైక్ ఓకే,
it's recording.
Yeah, I'll do autopilot.
నో గుడ్ థింగ్స్, ఓన్లీ వన్.
No.
A lot.
She said the same good things. Now I know the order will come in also.
ఓకే, షబీర్, యా.
Yeah.
See, like I said, almost all these days has been exhausting. But whenever I go home, most of the days, I get a big chunk of messages, like 15-20 lines of message from him.
Okay.
Saying how good I was or how good it was, the experience and all that. He didn't
Wow.
have to do that. And as an actor, that confidence was
Is that
mattered, yeah. So that is a great aspect I find in him. Because he's also tired, exhausted. He just have to go and crash. He doesn't do that. Makes a point that
Because at 2 a.m. my brain starts working. I'm like, I can't sleep. Shabir was so good. Shabir, you were so
ఓకే, వావ్.
I'm fully wired in the night.
and I don't speak much, so I'm like 3 lines or 2 lines. I add 2 more lines.
I'm the classic
వావ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
letter writer. So like even my messages are long. Like, I write essays to everybody.
బాప్రే. ఓకే, నౌ
Good
అనన్య.
thing.
This cannot be this good thing about me conversation either.
Anika,
it's about all of us?
There's a good thing about everybody.
I think I would, the way he treats people, as in fans and everything, I've seen that he's incredibly like, what do you say? He interacts with a lot of people on social media. Like, I haven't seen this big stars like do that. I think that's incredibly cool. What?
No, but I should.
ఆల్వేస్
Yeah.
అసలే మాట్లాడక
Finally,
He started.
Sorry, because he had an issue.
You were like, finally, you started talking.
Finally, yeah.
I'm so sorry. But actors, okay?
No.
We are sorry. You continue, please. Yeah.
God.
She forgot.
See, exactly, I forgot what I was going to say.
I know, I can see
But
that.
then, yeah. Even he's just very sweet to people. Like, even though he's extremely tired, every time I see him, he's like, "Hi, Nika." You know, with that tone of voice, which I find very nice. So, yeah.
Okay, so one good thing about Aishwarya.
One good thing about Aishwarya, she doesn't know how talented she is.
వా
That's a good thing. Because as it is, she can't handle most things. But if she knew how talented she is, she'd be like, oh, this movie is not enough. This scene is not challenging. Give me bigger work.
వెరీ నైస్ అండ్ అమేజింగ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. వీ ఆల్ ఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ August 24th అండ్ ఆ రోజు మీరు సక్సెస్ సౌండ్ వినాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త. సో ప్రతి హృదయాన్ని జయించాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాము, మీ ఏరియానే కాకుండా. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ డిక్యూ. వీ ఆల్వేస్ మేము వెయిట్ చేస్తుంటాం మీ సినిమా కోసం, ఇట్లా
Please,
ఈగర్లీ
watch
వెయిట్
the film.
చేస్తుంటాం.
Please share your feedback with
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
with me.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో విన్నారు కదా, కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్త మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ పలకరించడానికి 24th August వచ్చేస్తుంది. డెఫినెట్గా డిక్యూని చూడాలంటే సినిమాకి వెళ్ళాలి, ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని చూడాలంటే సినిమాకి వెళ్ళాలి, అనికాని చూడాలంటే సినిమాకి వెళ్ళాలి, అండ్ షబీని చూడాలంటే సినిమాకి వెళ్ళాలి, అండ్ మంచి సినిమాని చూడాలంటే కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కొత్తకి వెళ్ళాలి. అండ్ 24th August. సో వెళ్ళండి, చూడండి, బిగ్గెస్ట్ సక్సెస్ ఇవ్వండి. దిస్ ఈస్ గీతా భగత్ సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్. టేక్ కేర్. బాయ్.